If you're a man over 60 and you've started noticing changes in your performance, sensation, or self-assurance, especially down there, you're definitely not alone. Every single week in my clinic, I meet men facing less firmness, reduced sensitivity, or even mild aches that slowly erode their sense of manhood. But what if I told you that a natural oil, something sitting right on a shelf in your home, could actually help restore blood flow, ease hidden tissue tightness, and even revive the feeling you thought had disappeared for good? I'm Dr. Girag, and I've guided many men to rebuild their intimate vitality by using both science and natural methods.
Today, I want to share a potent, often overlooked solution, one that's been quietly helping men regain comfort and confidence, without drugs, without needles, and without embarrassment. You probably haven't heard of using castor oil for male rejuvenation, but the science is solid, and the improvements I've seen are simply unquestionable. This natural oil, when used correctly, holds the potential to improve blood flow, reduce tissue stiffness, calm inflammation, restore nerve sensation, and safeguard aging skin, all in one. In this video, I'll walk you through the 5 main benefits of castor oil for men over 60, and then I'll show you exactly how to apply it safely and effectively. Most men don't hear about this from their doctor, and at the end, I'll reveal the one crucial step you must include, or you'll miss the full healing benefit. Let's begin. Before we get started, if you haven't subscribed yet, I invite you to hit that button and turn on notifications so you never miss a natural health strategy designed just for men over 60. And if this topic resonates with you, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Your responses help me create content that genuinely supports your journey toward well-being. All right, let's begin with the first and most immediate benefit you might notice: castor oil's unique ability to naturally increase blood flow to the private area. Because without strong, steady circulation, everything else, from firmness to sensation, slowly declines. So let's examine how this simple oil can help revive what time has quietly weakened. Number 1. Boost blood flow to the private area naturally. I still remember a patient of mine, Robert, 67 years old. He sat across from me, looked down, and softly said, "Doc, it just doesn't work the way it used to." He wasn't referring to desire, he meant function. Blood flow, firmness, that crucial sense of vitality every man needs when things are functioning as they should. And for Robert, as with many men I see, the loss wasn't sudden. It crept in bit by bit. So gradually, in fact, that he hardly realized how much he'd lost, until it began impacting his confidence in the bedroom and in daily life. The truth is, after age 60, our arteries lose some elasticity, blood vessels narrow, and nitric oxide levels decline. These are the changes that silently reduce circulation to the private area, leaving you with weaker intimate reactions, slower responses, or no reaction at all. Now here's where castor oil becomes important. This golden thick oil is rich in a compound called ricinoleic acid, which has been shown to enhance local blood flow by opening tiny vessels and promoting oxygen-rich circulation to the places that require it most. When massaged gently into the skin, especially with light warmth, castor oil penetrates deep into the tissue layers, helping awaken blood vessels that have been sluggish or constricted. Many of my patients mention a warm sensation within minutes, a sign that microcirculation is returning. Over time, this better blood flow can help restore nighttime and spontaneous intimate responses, boost sensation, and simply bring back that steady confidence every man deserves. Robert began applying castor oil 3 evenings a week. Within a month, he came back with a gentle smile and said, "Something's different. It feels like my body remembers what it's supposed to do." That isn't a miracle. It's biology responding to proper care.
Now that we've seen how circulation can improve, let's look even deeper. Many men over 60 are dealing with something they don't even realize exists. Something that quietly blocks blood flow, triggers discomfort, and even changes the shape of their male organ. Let's talk about that next. Number 2, breaks down inner tissue stiffness and unwanted buildup. Not long ago, I had a patient named Daniel, 71 years old, a retired military veteran. He came into my office feeling frustrated, uncertain, and honestly ashamed. He told me, "Dr. Girag, something's just wrong. It curves now. It feels rigid. I don't know what's going on." Like many men his age, Daniel had unknowingly developed internal tissue stiffness in the shaft of his private area, a condition that frequently remains undiagnosed and ignored because men seldom mention it. But it's much more common than most assume, especially in men over 60. Years of small trauma, repeated motion, old injuries, or even minor inflammation from untreated issues can lead to the buildup of collagen, a kind of internal scarring called plaque. This tissue stiffness isn't always visible, but it can create a pulling feeling, bending, or even the impression that your private area has shortened or lost its fullness. What Daniel was feeling is something I've seen countless times: symptoms that make intimacy uncomfortable and slowly erode confidence over the years. This is where castor oil can make a true difference. It has a long history in natural wellness for softening tough tissue, and its main compound, ricinoleic acid, reaches deep into the skin and inner layers. When massaged regularly over the affected area, castor oil helps loosen hardened collagen and aids the body's natural ability to address tissue stiffness, gradually over time. For Daniel, I advised him to use the oil 3 to 4 nights per week, combined with gentle heat. After 6 weeks, he said, "That feeling of reclaiming something you thought was gone forever is truly uplifting. And it's achievable. But we're not done yet. Because while tackling tissue stiffness is vital, there's another subtle factor that influences performance, sensation, and comfort for older men, something that begins small but can spread across the whole pelvic area if left ignored. And the surprising truth is, castor oil helps with this one too. Low-level chronic inflammation, the silent disruptor. One of the most overlooked issues I notice in men over 60 is low-level chronic inflammation in the private and pelvic region. It doesn't always appear as clear pain. Sometimes it's a slight burning feeling. Other times, it's a tightness you can't quite describe, or it's that sense that things are shrinking or becoming less responsive. I had a patient, Michael, 66, who explained it like this: "It just feels like my body is holding back, like everything's getting smaller, stiffer, and less comfortable." Inflammation is the body's normal response to stress, mild injury, or aging tissue. But when it becomes persistent, especially in the delicate structures of the private region, it does more damage than good. It restricts blood flow, it limits flexibility, it accelerates tissue breakdown, and it blocks healthy healing. Sadly, many men live with this hidden inflammation for decades, never realizing what's truly behind their discomfort, or that there's a simple, natural way to address it. Castor oil,
a gentle anti-inflammatory powerhouse. Castor oil is a remarkable anti-inflammatory. The ricinoleic acid it contains has been studied for its ability to reduce pain, swelling, and cellular stress in deeper tissues. When applied topically and absorbed into the skin, it doesn't just stay on the surface, it goes deeper, soothing inflamed tissue and supporting your body's capacity to heal itself. Over time, this can restore comfort, flexibility, and even help reverse some of the tissue hardening that comes with aging. Michael began using castor oil consistently with gentle heat right before bed. After 3 weeks, he shared, "I'm not only more comfortable, I feel like my body is opening up again." And that's exactly what should happen. When inflammation drops, recovery can finally start. And when healing begins, your body moves toward its natural balanced state. But there's still more, because healing isn't just about tissue, it's about feeling. And for many older men, what they miss most isn't just firmness or shape, it's that deep, vital connection, the pleasure, the sensation, the intimacy. So how do we get that back? Let me show you. Sensation and intimacy, reclaiming the feeling. There's something many men won't admit, even to their doctors. It's not only the difficulty to get or maintain an intimate response. It's that when intimacy happens, it doesn't feel the same. That spark, that tingle, that deep sense of connection, they say it's just not there anymore. One of my patients, Larry, 70 years old, said with tears in his eyes as he told me, "I can still perform, but I don't feel it the way I once did. It's like my body is going through the motions, but my heart's not in it. I miss feeling." That struck me deeply, because I know exactly what he means, and I know he's not alone. As men get older, the tiny nerves responsible for pleasure, reaction, and excitement can start to dull. Reduced blood flow, inflammation, hormonal changes, and even medications, all of these can disturb the fragile nerve networks around the private area. And when those nerves stop firing like they once did, men often describe their experiences as numb, disconnected, or even emotionally flat. But there's hope. One of the lesser-known benefits of castor oil is its potential to assist nerve healing and regrowth. It's been examined for use in cases involving irritated or damaged nerves. And when applied regularly to the groin area, it may help improve nerve function and revive sensation that fades with age. The warmth, the boost in circulation, the reduction in inflammation, all of it creates the right conditions for nerves to start reactivating again. Larry followed my guidance, applying castor oil nightly with a touch of warmth. After about a month, he leaned in and said softly, "I can feel again. It's subtle, but it's returning, and I feel more like myself." That's a powerful moment when sensation returns. It's not only physical, but emotional. Because this part of your body is more than flesh. It's connected to your identity, closeness, and joy. Are these real-life results valuable to you? Type 1 if these insights are helpful, or 0 if you prefer a new topic next time. Your feedback guides what I share and helps us serve you better. The skin, a forgotten but critical layer. Now, while regaining sensation is a major milestone, there's still one more layer we shouldn't neglect. Because even if blood flow improves and nerves revive, none of it matters if the skin itself is weak, dry, or compromised. Let's explore that next. As men grow older, we often focus on muscle loss, dips in energy, or even hormone decline. But something that rarely gets discussed, yet affects nearly every man past 60, is skin. Especially the skin in the most private, sensitive part of your body. I remember a patient named Frank, 73, who told me, "The skin down there feels thinner, drier. Sometimes it even tears if I'm not careful." And he wasn't exaggerating. As important hormone levels drop, and as the skin naturally loses collagen and moisture with time, it becomes more fragile, particularly in areas not often cared for properly. Dryness, itching, flaking, these are more than small annoyances. They can lead to tiny micro tears that bring pain, make intimacy unpleasant, and leave deeper tissue exposed to irritation or slight injury. For many older men, it's the hidden reason they start avoiding contact or lose confidence during intimate moments. Because when the skin doesn't feel resilient or responsive, it quietly tells the brain that something is aging faster than it should. Castor oil, a shield for your skin. This is another area where castor oil truly shines. It's an incredibly nourishing oil, thick, rich, and deeply moisturizing. Unlike lotions that stay on the surface or dry up quickly, castor oil sinks far into the skin, locking in hydration and protecting the barrier that defends your most sensitive nerves and blood vessels. It's like giving your skin a protective layer, but without the greasiness. Just a smooth, natural form of support. Frank began applying it a few nights per week before bedtime. No heat, no complex steps, just a gentle massage and a few moments of care. Within several weeks, he said, "It feels stronger, more resilient. I'm not worried about tearing anymore." And that's the key. When skin stays healthy, the whole system works better. Nerves stay better guarded. Blood vessels remain flexible. And most importantly, confidence returns. But here's the key. It's about how you use it. Of course, none of these benefits happen by accident. The way you apply castor oil, the when, where, and method matters greatly. And if you skip even one crucial step, you might miss out on what it can truly deliver. So let me show you exactly how to use it properly. Now that you understand the strong benefits castor oil can provide, enhanced blood flow, softer tissue flexibility, less inflammation, revived sensation, and more nourished skin, let's discuss how to actually apply it. Because this is where most men make a mistake. They hear about the benefits, get curious, maybe even try it a few times, but without the correct approach, they don't see results, and then they simply stop. But healing doesn't come from guessing. It comes from attention, commitment, and doing things the right way. When I first recommended castor oil to a patient named Gerald, age 69, he was skeptical. "You want me to put what? Where?" he asked, giving me a puzzled look. But after I described the process, he agreed to give it a shot. A few weeks later, he returned with a quiet grin and said, "It's not just helping, I actually look forward to doing it." Here's how I guide my patients. First, always choose 100% pure, cold-pressed castor oil, nothing refined. No additives, no fragrance. Warm the oil gently by rubbing it between your palms or placing the bottle in a cup of warm water. Carefully massage it into the shaft, base, and nearby pubic region for about 3 to 5 minutes, ideally before bed. Use slow, circular strokes, not with force, but with focus. This isn't about fixing. It's about giving your body the support it craves to restore. Then, if possible, place a warm cloth or a low-heat compress for 15 to 20 minutes. This helps the oil absorb deeper into the tissues and stimulates blood flow. Don't rush.
Give your body time to receive the care. And most importantly, remain consistent. 3 to 4 nights weekly is enough to begin seeing subtle yet true changes within a few weeks. Gerald stayed committed. Over time, he not only noticed progress in firmness and sensation, but he told me something else. It's become a routine. I feel more connected with myself. That's the real victory. Because when healing turns into a habit, your body responds in incredible ways. Let's talk about what really matters. Now that you know how to use it properly, let me share something even more meaningful, the emotional truth behind all of this. Because this isn't just about improving the body. It's about reclaiming something deeper. I've worked with men for over 30 years. And if there's one truth I've learned, it's this. What most men genuinely desire isn't only performance, it's connection, it's assurance, it's feeling like themselves again, to feel strong, energetic, and capable. When something shifts in that part of their body, whether it's firmness, sensation, comfort, or shape, it can shake their self-image in ways they seldom share. That's why I strongly believe in providing tools like this, natural, gentle, and too often overlooked. Because sometimes healing isn't about medicine or surgery. Sometimes it's about slowing down, listening to your body, and giving it what it truly needs to recover. So, if you're a man over 60 who's seen these changes, whether it's weaker intimate responses, reduced sensation, curvature, tightness, or even emotional distance from your own body, please remember this. You are not broken. You are not alone, and there are actions you can take. A simple oil, a profound opportunity. Castor oil isn't magic, but it is powerful. It can improve blood flow, release hidden tissue stiffness, calm inflammation, revive nerve function, and strengthen aging skin. And when applied properly, with patience and regular care, it becomes more than a remedy. It becomes a quiet practice of reclaiming your inner strength. I've seen it work in real cases. I've watched men arrive discouraged and return weeks later with hope in their eyes. And I've seen how something as simple as a few minutes of self-care, done faithfully, can restore not just physical ability, but self-worth, pride, and connection. So wherever you are on your journey, remember this. It's not too late. Your body still listens. Your system still responds. And you still deserve to feel alive, whole, and at peace. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this message inspired you, take your first step tonight, because recovery begins with action, and you're ready. Final message to the audience. If you found this video helpful, please take a moment to like it. It truly helps more men find natural answers, just like this. Share it with a friend, a brother, or someone you care about who might be struggling silently and hasn't discovered a solution yet. And if you have questions, stories, or results to share, leave a comment below. I personally read every one, and your experience could help another man feel less alone. If you'd like to support this channel and help me keep producing honest, research-based content for men over 60, consider a small donation using the link in the description. Every bit helps strengthen this mission. Your support means more than you know. So remember to subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay connected. This is bigger than just health. It's about reclaiming strength, and you're part of that movement. Thank you. Thank you.